Okay, question number 2. Here we have another line that's getting dilated about the origin. So it's kind of just like problem number 1. So that scale factor 3 is going to be important. I've already talked about this stuff in the first video, so if you need an explanation as to what I'm about to do, go watch number 1. The only difference between this problem and number 1 is that the equation they give us is not in y equals form, y equals mx plus b. So we need to take this equation of 5x plus 3y equals minus 21, and we need to solve for y. So when you're doing algebra, you're going to do the order of operations backwards. Before we can deal with this multiplication, we got to get rid of this 5x, which is positive. So we got to subtract 5x. That's why we're using the inverse operation. Whatever I do to one side, do to the other. So I'll bring down all my terms. And now there's no more addition on this side or subtraction. Now it's just multiplication. So we're solving for y. So to get rid of that 3 that's bothering it, I'm going to divide by 3. Well, whatever I do to one side, I do to the other side. And I distribute that division. So I bring down the y. Negative 21 divided by 3, I want to say is 7. And you can take out your calculators and check as well. So, yep, negative 7. And then this is my slope. The thing next to x, that will be my slope. So I'm just going to write a minus 5/3, and I'm going to tack x right on the side. And before I forget, I'm going to write down what I just said, that my slope is the thing next to x. It's minus 5/3. And my y-intercept is the constant all by itself. And now I have the slope that I'm going to use in my new equation. So my dilated equation is going to be parallel, so it needs to have the same slope, minus 5/3. Slope is always next to the x, so I'm not going to forget that. And then the new y-intercept, all right, it's going to be that negative 7 times our scale factor. So our scale factor is 3, so it's going to get multiplied by 3. And hey, that's going to go back to minus 21, coincidentally. So minus 21. This should in fact be our new equation after we take this equation here and dilate it by a scale factor 3. If that's what you got, you can stop there. If you want to see it graphed in GeoGebra, we'll graph it right now. So I'm going to literally take this equation, 5x plus 3y minus 21, and graph it. So type it in, 5x plus 3y equals minus 21. Boom. Graph it. I'm going to put this, you can see that equation. Yep, matches up. And then I'll convert it to slope-intercept. So yeah, that minus 5/3 is that minus 1.6666, so on. And we got the same y-intercept, that minus 7. So let's go ahead and dilate this scale factor 3 about the origin. So dilate the line about the origin, scale factor 3. And here is our new line. I'll even color it red so we can see. We zoom out. There it is, crossing out minus 21. And you can still see the lines are perfectly parallel. Okay? See you in the next one.